Okay, so what I'm saying is I could just settle out here anyway. Just say fuck it and go. But she's see, like there's nothing. There is one spot here, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Can settle around here. Let's get another settler from Zabid and settle here. That's to avoid a military dark age.
Okay,
we got more housing or more settlement cap space. Let's go with this. Which one is the buildings? This one. Trying not to push this way too quickly, but that's going to happen anyway. Forbidden City was taken. And we're still watching Trung Trac because she may want to start something, but I don't know if it's going to work out for her. And as I would get nervous towards the end of the modern age, I'm getting nervous now because of the last time the game kept crashing. Now, once more, I do believe the possibility of trying to play a game that was a previous updated or a game before the update, trying to carry it over, because usually I'll just start from the beginning with that. I'm hoping that's what it was. Okay, everybody needs to stop trying to fucking steal from me, okay? I'm sure woodcutters could help. Oh, there's iron there. Okay, Wasset has everything. Could go with some missionaries. I still need to get a merchant out to Lafayette. Okay. Let's go here. Even though you don't lose population on settlers like you did in 6, you still have to wait till you get to level, or population level 5. So I'm leading in every category. I'm getting the most, well, no. Not anymore. Confucius jumped over me in both science and influence. But he loves me, so that doesn't make any difference. Okay. I'm already at 5, right? Am I? Did I already get a golden age? I think I did. Yeah, okay, so I have 6 now. I can go back and do that later. Yeah, I still say that Abbasid, when it comes to getting culture and science, Abbasid is still the best. In the exploration age, anyway. Could be overall. Like, if you have Abbasid with Ada Lovelace, it's virtually a win. Everybody has medieval walls, right? You guys all maxed out? You're not. Okay, we got pikemen, we got gun shooters. They do shoot guns. Gold 7 is fine. Was that 4? 3. Not even. Okay, where else can I settle? I can try to settle on this. No! It's land. It's not great, and it's turned 84, and I haven't even gotten here yet. I could probably try to send you here. In fact, maybe do that. Just gonna go here first. Do that next. That, as I said, that's to avoid a military dark age.
The ghost.
Just whatever I can. Alright. Armor is now available. You still don't have a pavilion. Armor and a dungeon? That's the kiln. Dungeon separate. Take it. Well, I didn't really want you to be here, but whatever. Let's go with you. And there's another one. This one I'll send here. Do I have every... No, I don't. I need another temple. As I said, the computer is a bigger pussy than I am. If they see that you're dominant, they usually don't start. No matter how seemingly angry they are with you. But this age is kind of winding down to an end. Pretty soon I'm going to have to go with the future civics and what have you. Too bad I don't have a... Wait, do I? As I said, at this point, it's completely useless. I'll give you military aid. Who are you killing? Merchant is done. I guess I'll go with some bombards. Just for the sake of ensuring that... Not you. Still can't counter spy. Why can't you counter spy? Oh, because I'm already counter spying. My fault. Okay, your armor is... I need to get pavilions up. You don't even have a university, for fucking crying out loud. Get a university. What's wrong with you? Why can't I... You can just go here. And somebody needs a temple. Is there a place, can you... You can't build it. Oh, whoa, hold on. You sure about that? We are sure about that, okay. Keep moving. Now, Confucius might not be too into this, but he's going to have to just deal with it. Let's get that iron. Open border sounds like fun. You going to try to butter me up some more? You're right there. Don't give me this shit. You can't trade with him. Because I read it finally, and what it turns out is that trade routes come from being within 15 tiles. At this point in the water, it should be about 30 tiles from the settlement that you're sending it from. I only have 3 cities. In modern age, I'm going to bring that up to about 4 or 5. Yeah, Frederick is killing somebody. Not sure who it is. Wasset has all the walls that they need, right? Or has all the walls that it needs, right? I want to be like these online types. This one is a 24. We'll do that. God, that to get gold whenever you put a specialist in place is just incredible. More culture per turn. I can get more culture for city-states. Alright. Let's put a pavilion with the kiln. Do I have any... Hold on. I can buy... I can't. Never mind. Yo, no, seriously. He's right fucking here. What is the fucking problem? Go here, then. It says settle in areas right by him. Well, there you are. She's suddenly gaining sign. Her culture is dog shit, though. You want to get your culture per turn even higher? Accept a cultural exchange with somebody else. And then go to, say, Friedrich. And say, yo, Fried. What's up, dude? Boom! There we go. Yes, bring more trade to me. I love it. Can I? Not up to future tech yet. I can do one of these. Hey, look, boom. There we go. Well, that's one less dark age I'm gonna have. These yields are incredible. I should get a temple though. Populate. Ardabil. I think this is the first time in this game I've ever gone to future civic and tech at the same time. Abbasid. It's a wonderful thing. It wasn't even just so much the fact that I couldn't get Distant Lands treasures, it's that the only places I could get them were so far away. Now, I was realizing when I was thinking of what I wanted to do next, that I had never showed you Tonga. And the truth is, I've never played as Tonga. I played as Scylla once. And Scylla's okay, but I have an idea with that one. Tonga I've never used. So... obviously the answer to that is use Tonga, and that's what I plan on doing. And with whom will I use them? I don't know. That I'm going to have to find out. I'm also trying to figure out when I'm going to do Civilization 6 for you guys. If I want to do it for the first time in a while that I played the game, or if I want to wait. Like, play it first. Eventually, what I also want to do is I want to challenge myself by doing randoms. Just random leaders and random civilizations, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned. Ouch. Don't think that really destroyed anything, though. I think we're good. Now, let's get a commanding officer. Gotta get to 10 and that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but why can't I trade? I don't understand. See, like, this is the shit that's driving me nuts. Why can't I trade with him? How about with Confucius? He's right here. So yeah, we'll do Tonga, and I'm not going to pick Ibn Battuta. I'm trying to find somebody else. I had an idea, but I don't think that would work out. They're diplomatic and cultural, I think. I know Scylla's diplomatic and expansionist.
This, if she...
Okay, we have more specialists. Take a farmer's market. Master castles. That's all I got. Can you get up there? Yeah, you can. Super privateers. Look at this. So the banca is now available. Let's go with... You don't have a grist mill, but I can just buy that. Let's go to pavilion. Do you have a kiln anywhere? The university in a pavilion would be nice. Let's keep you connected and get those warehouse bonuses. All right. So I have 12 settlements. Yeah, I can go to... Okay, this makes no sense. He's right fucking here. The old cunt, that makes no sense. Okay. And pretty much where I wanted to be is where I am. Fine. Do that. I could settle here then. Get some niter. Niter helps my boats. I really just want to squeeze one here, but everyone's on top of it. I would have to settle here. There's just too many on top of it. Castles are now available. Could do that. Jade. Go to the banca. Yeah, with the dungeon. Sweet. All the money that I'm making, she's not making any money. In fact, she's going higher in the science tree. But I'm already at future civic and tech, so there's she would just match me. That's pretty much all she can do. With technology. I already have a trade route with Ada Lovelace. This is even more perplexing. Alright. I'm going to take that out. Do you... No, you don't have a temple. Why don't you have a temple? Seems as though I have a few merchants here, and they shouldn't be here. Dude, why don't you just... do I want to do this? Fine, I'll do it. Keep going. I'm never going to be able to get to one. I mean, one ranking on economics. As soon as I'm done with the future civic and tech, this age is over. So, next stage is probably going to be filled with combat. I would love to win scientifically, but yeah, here we go. It's gonna be the end of this age. Not thinking of converting anybody right now. It says I can go there, but then it would just... Let's get some niter. Make my navy even more unstoppable. Trung Trac is using Deity, which I've used with her. It doesn't... They're good on their own, but you'd want somebody like Hatshepsut. In fact, I was looking at Scylla, and Scylla would be a good combination with Hatshepsut because of the resources giving you culture. You double it up. It's always nice. How many settlements do I need to get to a military without... Let me see. I'm at 5. So I would need 7 more settlements. That put me at 19. Unless I take them from people, then that would... I would only need like... Maybe I'd say... I think they have to be on distant lands though for the full 2 points. In the Antiquity Age, it's just taking settlements. Or you get more of a benefit if you take settlements from the distance. Still working on my military game here, guys. Prussia. I'm not gonna go with Prussia. Prussia is really nice. But they are a million times better when you have everybody despising your ass. Like Prussia would be perfect if you play your cards right with Napoleon. The Imperial Napoleon, the one that just gives out sanctions and gets money for it. That Napoleon, it would work out great because nobody would like you. The only problem with that Napoleon is you can't really focus on building up infrastructure. You kind of have to have a ridiculously large army. Because everyone's going to despise you if you play your cards right. Unless you just pick on one person. Which you can do. But even so, the way war works for you in this game. Yep, there we go. I'm pushing this right along. I want to keep the cities that I have now as what they are. I mean for the next stage. Just buy a gristmill bow. I still don't even have an inn, for God's sakes. And we can finish this one off. For science, for a monastery. Well, you have... Yeah, hold on. Why don't you get a monastery? You can... Ow. I have a lot of these going here, but it's just going to take too long. Next stage, I don't know which one of these. I'm probably going to turn Genet into a city. So I have Baghdad, Genet, these two. The economic dark age is gonna fuck me over though. Just like that volcano just fucked me over. Man, you're at war with somebody. Oh, you don't have a stonecutter? Now that's interesting. I'm not gonna do that though. Sorry. More production on adjacencies. I tend not to take my cards out because I just have so many of them towards the end. If I get a... It would take 8 turns for that. How much does he cost? 2,400. Jeez. L'hospital. Why are you... Oh, because of the volcano. The only thing is that the warehouse building aspect doesn't continue on in the next stage. You'd have to get another science city-state. Well, I made it onto the other side of the planet. Sorta. Still haven't seen what's up here. I need to get... Need to get my scout back over here. All the gold per turn that I'm getting now, I'm going to lose in the next stage. Just that simple. I'm preparing for war with Trung Trac. I'll have a good amount of science and culture per turn in the next stage, but everything else is going to suck. It's just that simple. Lafayette has 15 settlements. I didn't realize that. I got through both trees this era and the one before, and I'm only at 14, so... Okay, future tech is now done. And militaristic point. Definitely want that. Just gonna have to future tech this thing. You already have a temple, right? Put that in there. Okay, so I now have slotted 17 relics. It's not bad. Is it supposed to look like that? That is, well, yeah. It's the edge of the planet, apparently. Guess it's supposed to look like that. Okay. I'm going to try to wait until I can buy another commanding officer. Let's get a Banca over there. Try to maintain any bit of gold per turn I can keep. Because with any kind of Dark Age, it just takes the legs out from under you. Now, nobody's following my religion anymore, really. Kind of lost interest in trying to spread it once I have gotten the Golden Age. I just don't really think about it. Wasset will be the capital again, though. Because it's just got way too much shit here. Friedrich will be absolutely in love with me. These wonders are insane. Oracle, look at this. Great Stele, House of Wisdom. Okay, the Stromboli thing's got to stop already, alright? Nothing got destroyed. We're good. Niter, that's why you're there. You're there for the Niter. Keep sending that over to me. Next turn I can buy a commanding officer, and I'm going to do that. I'm glad somebody... Wait, you can't... Why can't you trade with... Why can't you... She doesn't like me or something? Whatever you say. So when you talk about 5 or 7 and 6, the one thing I just 7 is so much better. But the one thing I don't mind with 6 is that 6, at most, you'll be at 300 turns for a game. 310, 320 turns. Whereas 7, when you look at it, you're probably going to go like 350. Yeah, but don't I have somebody? I have another. Right. Drop that off. I need 3 more. I just don't have time for it. That's 1. I have at least 2 coming. Yeah, two are coming. But for them to get there, it's going to take forever. Now, I don't know which one I'm going to pick for. I don't want to do Buganda. Buganda relies too much on pillaging. Okay. Another scientific point. And we're going to buy an army commander. And I'm going to get another bombard. L'Hospital is done. You don't have an inn either, but that's not really your fault. Let's summon. Now, what do I want to do? We got that, we got that. Okay, I'm going to get some more science on specialists. Okay, and that's that. Everything I can do in my power to make sure I don't lose too much gold per turn. I want you to go up here. They're not gonna let you, but you got stopped. Keep going. What's... Walls are blocking you. Okay. Yeah, Rome is, or Augustus as Bulgaria is... There are some leaders that have an easy path to exploration or in the modern age. I like to mix it up a bit. I don't like to just stick with the same thing. But like, for instance, Amina, you start with Aksum, you go to Songhai, and then you finish with Buganda. It's perfect. Yeah, I don't see how Abbasid has been trumped. So what do I have in terms of a military service? I have you. You guys are all jacked up now. I have you. Okay, I got those two. I got one coming here. It's not going to be enough time, though. I could have just made it, but it's not going to be enough time. It's too far a trip. Typically, you can settle your distant lands close to your homelands, and then you can just kind of scoot them over. But this was, you know, this was destructive. I had no chance of this one. I have one little piece of shit land on this side. This map is really weird, though. I do like Terra Incognito. Well, I am leading the charge by a lot. Specialists could help in the next stage. Diplomatic favor is going to go up because I'm going to make everything a hub town. We got 3, 2, shit. Okay. Let's get a melee range. So I have 4 bombards? Yeah, 4 bombards. You're just right. No, you don't really need a specialization. I have you and I have you. This game, man. This game is absolutely hilarious. You're gonna call a war with 2 turns left, and I'm obviously going to slaughter you. And then you're calling for war for no fucking reason. Look, I get she's a piece of ass, don't get me wrong, but yeah, you're a complete and total asshole. Look at this. Dude, you have no time left. What is the point of this? Like, for instance, okay, like right here, right? Okay, ready? You have that? Look at what I got. What's this? In fact, I've been building up an army for the past, like, 30 minutes. How in the hell are you going to get involved in this? I know where you're going, too. You're going for Ava. It's not really defenseless. No, I'm sorry. That's a misnomer. Nah, you can, why do you keep prompting him to move? Oh, wait. Hold on. My fault. It doesn't matter anyway. Because there's no time for this. Just hang out. That's 8, right? Yeah. But it's still really funny. Do we even want to retaliate? I have to, but... You knew it was coming sooner or later. It's the final turn. Oh, come on, man. How are you still standing, by the way? Why do you keep prompting them to move? Stop doing that. More camels. Yep, couldn't get it. That was successful. Logical, too. Very much so. I love how suddenly they have enough influence to just bring back all this. I mean, he's a jackass because I can easily take these. Alrighty. Well, I got 2 of them.
A civilization story.
I got
is
1 in the
told
military
through its
and 0 in the
capturing
economic
history,
because they
customs,
fucked me for distant
and
lands.
people. Through these objects, the Abbasids sought an immortal legacy and found it.
I don't know if I want to start a war with anybody in the next stage because of the fact that I would like to get an ideology first. You know, Hatshepsut is going to be higher level than Augustus. All right, let's see. With whom am I going to go? I don't need any more points here. Great Britain, Mughal sucks. Nepal is probably my best bet. Although Qajar, they are pretty interesting. Diplomatic expansionists. Russia more fits, like, they fit my needs more. Diplomatic cultural, Nepal. Let's switch out these. I don't really want to go all in on the military concept. But, yeah, I guess Nepal would be better. All warehouse buildings on mountain terrain, they cost... Right, okay, so you gotta see that in action. They do have a good scout in the Shepa, and they have a unique infantry unit. They also have the Highland Power Station. They're pretty good. I could just go with them. I'll feel good about myself. They have good infantry. See, the thing is, I have these units ready to go. So it's not as if, and I can produce more. We're going to switch the capital back to Wasset. And we are going to get some other cities.
Never submits. From their high
But the problem is
fortresses,
going to be
the
that
Gurkhas watch vigilantly. And in the
I will
Durbar
not be
Square,
able to get like any
ministers
money on the
plan
outset. I'm
and
going to have to
plot.
buy some
Under the
some
Nepali
merchants,
flag,
big time.
the highest peaks
Which
become
sucks
prisoners,
because
and far
I was
below
killing
the
it
bricks,
economically,
stupas,
and
spires,
now I'm going to be
let
at a,
Nepal's enemies tire
not a
themselves
shit
on the
spot, but it won't be
slopes.
great. But Nepal's really good. They're a lot better than they look. And the power station is... You can put it pretty much anywhere. They're about mountain adjacencies, and I'm stuck in the mountains, so it works out. A nice transition would be ink into them. But this whole war stuff is not going to end. They're going to keep coming at me. They might wait for an ideology, but they most likely won't. It's amazing to me how the computer turns on you. Let's go. Let's see where we are. All right, 242 gold per turn is not terrible. Look at Lafayette. How the fuck did he get to 692? How is Augustus? What are we doing here? What is this craziness? The plan is to try to win scientifically. Alright, yeah, the Golden Age sucks. War support, no wars declared is fucking beautiful. For every settlement, stop following your religion would work. Retain God's post culture for every plains tile? Do I have plains tile? That's if they're following your religion, though. I love the deep roots. I take it all the time. Universities become Golden Age universities. That would work for me. And Lafayette becomes the next capital. Actually, no. You know why? If I can get 3 for every quarter, that would probably be better. I will take a cultural point. I have to take a science point. Okay. The City Park or the Grocer? That's the bazaar. That's not what I need. Okay, we're gonna put tobacco wherever we can find it. Especially when the rail stations start coming. Now, Baghdad suddenly has a lot more production. And we're gonna go with academics. And we're gonna go with national history. Now, culture of minor rivers, science, happiness, and towns, specialists. Oh yeah, look at that science return. The production though sucks ass. Let's get a grocer over the bazaar again. Okay, this is my military service. I got that, I've got that. Let's buy some. First, let's buy a merchant. Then per autumn is going to become. Yeah, wait, not upset. City? You don't have, you only have the grocer in the so put that over there. Cultural point, I'm pretty much down the tree. Let's see. Do the specialist one. Low happiness, yeah, here we go with the low happiness. They don't look like they're low happiness. It's not great, but it's not bad. And we are going to make Genet another city. Okay. Grocer. Oh, I've got a lot of money. How much do... Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Get some more merchants. Chill. Gotta send you up here because she's gonna come at me again. So that's our infantry. They are at 55 starting, so they're in pretty decent shape. Yeah, but she's got a few of these, so... Okay. Let's get another one. Hold on. And the ones that are already hanging. I love modern era trade. So I'm just stuck here, huh? I'm going to sit right here just in case. Okay. When I come back tomorrow, we are going to push some more. We're going to see what happens. They're probably going to sit tight for now because there aren't any ideologies and I'm killing them in every category more or less. We'll see.